Welcome to Centauri Stir Fry. How the heck are you? I hope you guys are being excellent to each other out there. Today, we got comic books. We got new comics. We got books I'm dropping. We got some Silver Age Submariner. We got some manga. Oh yeah, manga. We got our Killer Wheat Sweet Key from the Bronze Age. Graded book. I can't wait to open that up and share it with you. But to be honest with you, I've been kind of down. I've been kind of sick. I've had this horrible head cold and it's been awful. Honestly, I think it's coronavirus. I'm pretty sure. I haven't gotten checked out. I haven't been to the doctor yet, but I'm pretty sure it's coronavirus. I know this because I've got some heavy buildup of earwax. My nose has been running and my feet bleed, which is strange. I think those are the symptoms. I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I've been staying off social media lately. And every once in a while I like to do that and it feels good. If I were you, I would take a break from the Shazams, the MySpaces, and the Facebook. You'll feel 100% afterward. Just collect yourself. And what I like to do after that, after I come out with like a really hardcore sickness, and I'm just like, oh man, it's been like 2 weeks since I've spoken to a commie. Feels good. I recover quickly by putting on a Captain America shirt and watching an old, dusty copy of Red Dawn starring C. Thomas Howell. And then I like to follow that up with another C. Thomas Howell classic, Soul Man. That'll get your bearings straight. He's a legend. Wolverines! Wolverine, #1! Corona! Wolverine, #1, and a beautiful variant cover by Alex Ross. Look at Wolverine. He's hiding in the foliage. He's all camouflage. He's hunting you, stalking you. You're my prey. And I think Marvel is too. I think they look at you the same way. Because look at this. We have a $7.99 price tag on a #1 Wolverine current book. $7.99. That's insane. That's crazy. Good job, Marvel. I mean, what? There is no better way to make that statement. Hey, get off my lawn. That's what this says. That's what $7.99 says. Get off my lawn, you punks. It's essentially two stories, two comics in one. And unfortunately, they're both boring. Guardians of the Galaxy #2. I don't think this is a very popular book. I'm not really sure, but I really dig it. I like the first issue, and I actually like this one, even though there's not a whole lot to like, to be honest with you. But if you like Star-Lord, and you like a well-written Star-Lord, well, I think Al Yang is doing a pretty good Star-Lord. I like that. And I like his Rocket too. I even like his Hercules, and I like his gods. But what I don't like is the team. I don't like Moondragon, and I don't like this Phila lady, whoever the heck she is, some weird alternate dimension superhero planet lady. I guess they're a lesbian couple. That's great. Good for you. I'm sorry, I'm not a lesbian. I think it's mainly a Star-Lord book, which is fine with me. That's what I like about it. If you like Star-Lord, if you like the movies, this is cool. I think this fella knows how to write Star-Lord. My favorite book from last week, I think this was last week, and probably my favorite book this week as well. It's just my favorite Marvel book right now, besides Daredevil and sometimes Conan, is Donny Cates' Thor run. I really dig it. I like the art as like panel work and just like the perspective, and it kind of has a scratchy manga vibe sometimes, almost like a Sean Murphy kind of thing. It's basically just like one big battle between Thor, the Herald of Galactus Thor versus Beta Ray Bill. And you really feel bad for Beta Ray Bill too, because there's a few guys that are out there that are kind of like just outside humanity, but still have the most human qualities, like Rom, Silver Surfer, and Beta Ray Bill. Those three guys, I just feel like those guys are just like, they were the most human. That was my Kirk impression from Wrath of Khan. This was the most human. I love that movie. I love this book as well. It's only issue #3, but I'm super digging it. If you're a fan of Thor, give it a shot. I think it's got all kinds of goodness, all kinds of cool stuff. X-Men #6. Pretty cool cover though. I like this. It's kind of plain Jane, but it's Mystique. She's on her. She's like she's rushing. She's in a hurry. There must be some sales at the mall or something, or maybe like Hobby Lobby. So she's intensely trying to get there and get a good deal on a scarf. 50% off. Kind of piggybacks off the House of X, House of 10, Powers of 10 storyline, and it kind of shows her motivations. She made a deal with Xavier and Magneto to get her wife back. She wants Destiny. Destiny was killed, and she wants her back, and that's the deal. That's why she's working with them, and they won't give her to her. And so there's this really awesome page at the end where Destiny's like telling her the future. Here's the future. They're not going to give you what you want, and if they don't, burn that mother down. Yes! Because I'm rooting for anybody who's willing to go up against Magneto, Apocalypse, and Xavier at this point. I really hope that people come together to say, screw this. Screw power for power's sake. This was last week as well. I could be wrong. Maybe it was this week. It's X-Force #7. Not horrible, but is it worth $4? No, it's worth 50 cents, and I'm ditching it because I'm paying 350% over. Is that right? Is that right math? With that, here's another stack of X-Men books that I've dropped. Excalibur, Marauders, if you're a Pyro fan, New Mutants, Fallen Angels. I could care less because I hate baby Nathan. I like old crusty Nathan. I like smelly old white-haired Cable. because I can relate to that. American Jesus, number 3, written by Mark Millar and art by Peter Gross. I think probably the best part about this book is the colors. The colors are astounding. Something I don't talk about enough, by the way. Guardians of the Galaxy is also has superb colors. Very good. I really need to look that up and do a better job of that. I think Sleepy Reader is one of those guys that really knows the colors, and I appreciate that. I respect that about him, and it's good to point out because sometimes the colors can make or break the book. Seems like. Anyway, this book right here is kind of an probably offensive to most people. It does have some conspiratorial things in there. I'm not going to go over them, but I found it very interesting and very strange that it's basically owned by Netflix. I mean, Netflix is about as mainstream as it gets. All their comedies are the same. All their documentaries are the same. It's all silly aliens documentaries and silly pot documentaries. But there's some weird truth in here for some reason. I was like, whoa, a marijuana license. Probably like these current books a lot more. Batman's Grave, number 5 by Warren Ellis and Brian Hitch. The Batman book that I look forward to the most, and I'm still not sure why, and it's on issue 5. Right now he goes into an asylum. He's trying to get some information. People die. There's some more fist fighting going on. The Arkham guy, I forgot his name, Edward Norton, Dr. Arkham, he's acting kind of strange. It almost seems like this whole thing is almost like a dream. It's like if you ever watched that movie Angel Heart with Robert De Niro and Ray Dong Chong and what's that dude that was in 9.5 Weeks. My mom used to think he was hunky, and now he just looks like he got hit by a truck. But it's just like that strange thing where you just got this haze over it, and the whole thing's just a little bit suspect. You're like, horrible review, but whatever. Batman 88. Ooh, what's going on here? We got a secret plot, a secret arrangement between the rogues. Batman's rogues, including Catwoman, they've all made it like an agreement with this mysterious villain called the Designer. But that's not what's important. What's important is right here on this cover, Deathstroke is wearing a training bra. What's up with that? Look at that. Dude. Batman 89. More secrets are revealed, and we know that Catwoman has been keeping this secret deal with the Designer from Batman for a long time. Honestly, I really hate this cover. But the artwork inside is not bad. It's Joker, Killer Smile, number 3. Look at this. Oh man, look at this cover. Oh, I'm glad I got this one. This is freaking awesome. You got the Joker on a little bike. He's got his training alls down there. Oh, you cute little devil, you. This cover. That's why you get it right there. That's hilarious. This will be remembered for months to come. This is a manga I've been enjoying the hell out of recently. This is Vinland Saga. This is volume 7. These are good 400-page little manga volumes, and I'm on the 7th one. I've got 8 and 9 out in the garage waiting on me. This book is great. I'm just mowing through this damn thing. I love everything about this book. It's violent. It's sad. It's emotionally impactful. It's got so much truth, so much heart. It kind of reads like it's emotion. It reads like it's animated. It's not your Alan Moore. It's not as deep as Neil Gaiman, or messed up and mushroom influenced as Grant Morrison. Just straight to the point. So true and so simple and fun to read. So Vinland Saga rocks. I've been kind of on like a Submariner kick. There's something cool about him, He just doesn't take any crap. That's why Clint Eastwood was so badderasser. That's why Charles Bronson was so badderasser. That and the Stash. Number 19 is the first appearance of Stingray, which I really dig this cover, and I put it in some Mylar to make it look prettier and more expensive, so you'd be jealous and hate me, but I'm sure you don't. It's just Stingray. Prince Namor. This is number 5, which I freaking love. A nice damsel in distress cover. I love it. It's also John Buscema. It's great. It's a little faded up here, and that's seen better days, but I did not pay a lot for this one, actually. This is nice. This is the first appearance of Tiger Shark, which I think is just a cool looking villain. And I don't go this far back, even though I am crusty and old. I just go back far enough to remember the Acts of Vengeance, and that's kind of like, it's almost like where my comic memory starts. During the Acts of Vengeance Wolverine part anyway, I think he battles Tiger Shark, which I always loved him and I thought he was aesthetically pleasing. Sounds a little gay, but whatever. We got one more book here. It's nothing major, it's nothing crazy, but thank you very much for sticking around and listening to me, because I think I sound slightly mentally challenged. Hard for words to come out, but now that I have the coronavirus, everything else, every other orifice seems to be working at a lightning pace. By that I mean like diarrhea. Alright, let's open this thing up. Cut away from your titties. Cut away from your titties. Guys, if you're starting a YouTube channel and you're going to start unboxing stuff, just cut away from your boobs. Whoa. This guy, look at this. Look at this packing job. That's all cardboard. That is the best card. Okay. I have to write him a nice thank you. I mean, it's a book I've wanted for a while, but it's not like I got Alpha number 1 or anything. Oh yeah. Here's what I picked up. Daredevil, number 131, 1976. I love this. It's probably my favorite back advertisement. Look who's smiling now. It's like that executive, you know, that farts in an elevator with a janitor. And he knows the janitor's not gonna say anything. So he's just smiling really big. He's like, yeah. Who you gonna tell, peasant? The first appearance of the only Bullseye you need to know. Of course he killed Elektra. But he's also, you know, he's also held his own against Captain America. He's tangled with just about anybody. He's gonna be right next to Sabretooth. Two underrated jerk-offs that really don't get that much appreciation anymore, you know? It's like back in the 80s and 70s, the early 90s, Bullseye and Sabretooth were like some brutal dudes, and now they're just like jokes. Man, what happened to the villains? No, it's editorial. That's the villains nowadays. Man, so sad. Anyway, guys, thanks again. Thank you so much. Remember, spay and neuter your pets, and Cyclops was right. We'll see you next time.